Blessed greetings. This is Pastor Vince, and you're listening to the Wednesday Check-In on the WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast. It is Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. In just a couple of days, we'll be looking at September 1st. Next thing you know it'll be officially fall. After that, winter, holiday season. This year's flying by, friend. I'm telling you. Well, you know what? I got something I want to share with you today. And if this is your first time ever listening to the Wednesday Check-In, you've not heard this before, because this is something I have been mentioning for probably, the past few months, off and on. And it's something that I mentioned maybe within the past week. So again, if this is your first time listening to the Wednesday Check-In, you have not heard this before. If this is not your first time listening to the Wednesday Check-In, then you have heard me talk about this before. But as I said last time, I said that every week on the Wednesday Check-In, I will remind you all of what I'm about to share right now. And that is, we have our needs ministry here at Sacrificial Lamb Ministries. I invite you to go to our official website for Sacrificial Lamb Ministries, which is www.sacrificiallambministries.org. Find our needs ministry page. You can learn more about our needs ministry. So let me just cut to the chase. We are partnered with an organization or with a company called Legal Shield. So if you need legal services, you need access to an attorney in your respective state for a low monthly fee, you can connect with the folks at Legal Shield and they can get you all set up. So no matter what state you live in, you'll have access to an affiliated attorney or an affiliated law firm in your particular state, a law firm that's affiliated with Legal Shield, and this law firm will provide all the legal services that you need. You need your will done. You need some documents looked over. Whatever the documents may be. You own a small business. You want to you want to have some documents drafted, looked over. Whatever the case may be, you got a speeding ticket. You want to reach out to your attorney about that. Friend, whatever the case may be, no matter how big or how small, your affiliated law firm in your state will be able to help you out 24/7, 365. I mean, literally 24/7, 365. You will have your Legal Shield app on your phone. God forbid you get a speeding ticket. You're on the scene. The cops are on the scene. We know how that goes if you've ever gotten a speeding ticket before. So you just, you go to your app, you hit up your attorney. Hey, I got a speeding ticket. They'll give you the instructions, how to upload a picture or a copy of your speeding ticket through your app to your attorney, and they'll give you further instructions. So, friend, there's so much I can tell you, but what you need to do is to please go to our needs ministry page, read all about Legal Shield. You'll find a link where you can connect to my personal Legal Shield website, because I am also a senior associate with Legal Shield. So I'll just leave it there, friend. You can go there and learn more about it from our needs ministry page. Now, do you want to be your own boss? Do you want to earn extra income for you and or your family? You want to earn what's called a passive income? You want to earn residual income? You want to earn extra money is what I'm trying to ask you. You can become an associate with Legal Shield. You can take a look at the business opportunity as well. And I can give you more information about that as well if you decide to take that route. But if you don't want to earn extra money, you don't feel like you need extra money, you don't want to be your own boss, you don't want to work on your own schedule, what have you, but you do want to take advantages of the services that Legal Shield provides, you can just find all that out by going through our needs ministry page and clicking the link for Legal Shield, and that'll open up a new world of opportunity for you to be a member and or an associate with Legal Shield. So that's what I wanted to only tell you today. Otherwise, friend, there's nothing else to share with you. It's business as usual here at Sacrificial Lamb Ministries, here at the podcast. So please continue plugging into the WSLM Radio Ministry podcast. But just a quick reminder as well, this fall we have our new program coming called Family Focus. You'll want to stay tuned for that. Don't have a release date or a launch date for that yet, but sometime in the fall, okay? Otherwise, please connect with us on Twitter. Well, it's not called Twitter anymore. It's called X. So you can connect with us on X. Look for the WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast. You can connect with us on Facebook. Same name, the WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast. You can connect with me on my personal X page. My handle is Pastor Vince 55. It's Pastor Vince 55. I have so many handles and I'm on so many platforms. But yeah, that's my handle on X. I started to say Twitter, but on X, look for Pastor Vince 55. I'm on TikTok. I think my handle is pastor.vince on TikTok. On Facebook, simply look for Pastor Vince Wilson, but it's going to be under, you have to type in PSTR for Pastor, PSTR Vince Wilson. That's my name on Facebook, from my personal Facebook page. So many different ways to plug in to this ministry, to this podcast, to my personal pages. So, friend, thank you so much for listening to this edition of the Wednesday Check-In here on the WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast, where we stand for God's truth, not man's traditions, and we bring you straight Bible truth for these last days. The WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast is a global outreach ministry of Sacrificial Lamb Ministries. We are outreach driven. Hey, have a blessed rest of your week. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, the middle of the week. We've got a long weekend ahead of us, a Labor Day weekend. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I know you are as well. So until then, be blessed. Until next time, until next Wednesday for the Wednesday check-in, be blessed. Continue to stay plugged in. Take care.